Good morning friends, welcome back to Parnika tutorials. In this video, I want to discuss how to reverse a double linked list. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. First let me give an overview about the double linked list. Then I will discuss what is meant by reverse of a double linked list. Then I will discuss C program to reverse a double linked list. So what is a double linked list? Double linked list is a collection of nodes where each node will have the address of the previous node, data and address of the next node. We have three nodes which are stored in the address location such as 100, 200, 300 respectively. Look at this one. This is the first node. So that's why address of the previous node consists of null and address of the next node which is 200 which is stored here. Similarly, address of the previous node which is 100 stored here, address of the next node 300 which is stored here, and as it is a lost node, address of the next node will be null. We have two pointers called head and tail which stores the address of the first node and address of the last node respectively. Now we will discuss reverse of the double linked list. What is meant by reverse? Let me take a simple example. We have elements such as 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Someone asked you to reverse, then what you should get? You should get it as 6, then 5, then 3, then 2, 1. Am I right? So the last node should become the first node and first node should become the last node and last but one should become the second node. Like that it will happen. Now we will discuss how to reverse the double linked list. Okay. Now look at here. This is the last node in the double linked list. So it should become the first node. So let me take the three nodes because after reversing also we will have the same number of nodes. Okay. So we will have three nodes. Is it clear? Which are in the address location such as 300, 200 and 100 because this one will become the first node and this one will become the last node. And we have the values such as 30, 20 and 10. This is what we should get as an output. After reversing we should get 30, 20 and 10. Now address of the previous node, because this is the first node, so address of the previous node will be null and address of the next node will be 200. Is it clear? And address of the previous node will be 300. Address of the next node will become 100. And here address of the previous node is 200. Address of the next node will become null. Is it clear? So that's why we will get a forward link and a backward link. Forward link and backward link. And we will have the two pointers head and tail. Now head will be pointing to the first node which will be 300 and tail will be pointing to the last node which address is 100. This is what we should get it as a finally output. Now look at what happened. Take this node. The data is 30. We have kept 30 like that. And address of the previous node which is 200 becomes as the address of the next node after reversing. And address of the next node becomes the address of the previous node. So these two are interchanged. Take this node also. Data is 20. It is same as it is. Address of the next node is 300 which became address of the previous node. Address of the previous node becomes the address of the next node. So these two values are interchanged. Am I right? Everything is same. But here 200 was there. Now became null. Here null is there. It became 200. So these two are interchanged. Am I right or wrong? Now what we can do? Can we do this reverse using a single pointer? Suppose let's take that I am keeping a pointer which is pointing to this node. Am I right? Suppose let's take that I have declared a pointer called temp which is of strut node and I'm assigning the starting node address which is there in the head. Okay, so that's why we got the 100 here. Now if I do it, you may think that, sir, I will write temp of previous is equal to temp of next. Whatever the element which is there here 200 I will write here. Okay, good, but you will lose this null value. We are not storing address of the previous node anywhere. Is it clear? So if you write 200 here, what will be this null value? You will lose. Similarly here 300 if you write here, you will lose the 100. So using the single pointer it is not possible. We need at least two pointers. Okay, so let me write the program for you in a C long base. Then I will discuss with an example. Okay, so I'm writing a user defined function called reverse and its return type is void. So this function does not return any value. Now we need two pointers of strut node. So strut node, current node and next node. Okay. Then what I will write is that current node is equal to head. So the current node is a pointer. Let me write it as Cn for simplicity. Okay, which is having the address of the head. So this one address meaning is that the value which is there in the head which will come in the current node. Okay, now I am writing the logic. While current node not equal to null. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? This is the condition. Then I am writing next node is equal to current node of next. Now look at here. We have declared another pointer called next node, which is assigning what we are assigning to that one current node of next. What is current node? 100. Okay, 100 of next, which is 200. So it will have this one. Now we have two pointers. One is current node and next node. One is pointing to this one and another one is pointing to the next node. Is it clear? Now what we have to do here, 200 is there here, am I right? So even if I lose 200 here, no problem. So what I will do here is current of next node is equal to current of previous. So here I will write null. Okay, look at here. Current node of next is equal to current node of previous. Now what is happening? What is the value which is there in the current node of previous? Current node is 100 of previous, which is null. That you are assigning to the current node of next. So here null should come. So we lost the 200, no problem. Is it clear? Now where is the 200? 200 is the address of next node which is there in the next node here. So I can write it as current node of previous is equal to next node. Okay, what is the value which is there in the next node? 200, that we are writing here. So we got this one. Is it clear? Are you able to understand? So are you able to get the point or not? So this is pointing to this one and it is not pointing to anything. So we got this one, 210 and null. Okay, now look at this one. What should I make it? I should make the current node is this one. Now this current node is this one. So how I will write is that current node is equal to next node. Okay. Now what is there in the next node? 200, that you are assigning to the current node. Okay. So this one is also pointing to this node. Okay. Then I will close the while loop. Look at here what will happen. Now current node is 200. We have written current node not equal to null. 200 is not equal to null. So again we will execute these two statements. Next node is equal to current node of next. Okay. Next node is current node of next. What is current node? 200. 200 next is 300. So now next node will have the address which is 300. Okay. Current node of next is equal to current node of previous. Current node of next, which is here, what you are writing? Current node of previous. So here 100 will come. Are you able to understand? Then current node of previous here is equal to next node. So what is next node? 300, which will come here. Now look at this node. 300, 100, correct. Okay. Then current node is equal to next node. What is there in the next node? 300. So current node you will get 300. Again you will check the logic. Current node not equal to null. Current node is having the value 300 which is not equal to null. Again this condition is true. Again we will execute these statements. Next node is equal to current node of next. Okay. What is current node? 300. 300 of next is null. Okay. Next node is equal to consists of null. Okay. Current node of next is equal to current node of previous. What is current node? 300. 300 is here. 300 next is here you are writing current node of previous. Okay, here you will get 200. Oh, sorry. Current node of previous. Yes, correct. 200 will come here. Are you able to understand? Then current node of previous. Here what you should get next node, which is null. Is it clear? So we got null 30, 200. Correct. Okay. Current node is equal to previous node. What is previous next node? What is next node is having null. So that you are getting here also. Now current node and next node is having the value null. So again you will check this condition. Current node not equal to null. But here you have null. Null is not equal to null. Null is equal to null. So the condition failed. If the condition will fail, it will come out from the while loop. Now look at what is happening for this linked list. Just let me explain with the pointers. Okay. Address of the next node. So it will point to this one. Okay, address of the previous node which is having 300, so it is pointing here. Address of the next node which is 100, so it is pointing here. So like we are getting the reverse of the double linked list. Am I right or wrong? But look at here. What is the head and tail is still consists of? Head is consists of 100 and tail is consists of 300. But we should get head is equal to 300 and tail is equal to 100. So we have to swap these two values also. How I will swap? Let me discuss for you. Okay. What I will do is that current node is equal to head I will write. Okay. Now current node is having null, but now we are assigning whatever the address is there in the head. So current node is having 100. Then what I will write? Head is equal to tail. Okay. What is tail is consists of 300 that we are assigning to the head. So here we are getting 300. Am I right or wrong? Then what I will write? Tail is equal to current node. What is current node consists of 100 that you are writing into the tail. So now look at here. We got the head and tail which is pointing to the first node and the last node. Is it clear? So let me close the function. That's all. It is very simple. Okay. If you have to understand the reverse of a double linked list, you take a simple example and you can follow these three steps, whatever the steps I have written. If you just follow, then you will get the reverse of a double linked list. So if you want to write the complete C program, what are the functions I have discussed? See, I have discussed the reverse, which is a user defined function. You can call in the main function. Then it will work. I hope you have understood how to reverse a double linked list. If you still have any doubts related to the double linked list, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.